Hi, my name is John Samuel, and my pronouns are he, him, his. I am a father, a husband, an entrepreneur, and a co founder of an organization called Abler, and I happen to be blind. I have roughly 7 years of speaking around inclusion, and my journey of talking about this actually started when I was working at an organization that was focused on raising awareness for the diaspora and making sure that they were included in our society here in the US. But it was only after 3 years ago that I really leaned into my own disability because for many years I was hiding the fact that I was going blind and I was ashamed and embarrassed. But once I joined an organization called LCI, I realized that my disability was something that made me who I am, and I wanted to share that story. Over the past 18 months, I've had the opportunity to speak on many virtual events. And some of the ones I'm most proud of have been the opportunity for me to speak at my alma mater at George Washington University's commencement speech for 2020. And then I also had the opportunity to do the North Carolina Tech Association keynote, where I spoke to an organization at their very first D&I conference. And since then, I've done numerous events speaking at organizations like SHRM, the Raleigh Chamber, and the Responsible Hospitality Institute. Over the past year, I've noticed that it's really important to engage the audience because we're talking on a virtual environment. And so, one thing I want to do is show people how I use my iPhone and how a person who are visually impaired uses a screen reader, which is an assistive technology, because so many people have no idea how we can use our phones or our computers. And that's something I didn't know until I lost my sight. And so I realized that it's really exciting and a really great way to raise awareness of how people use different technologies to be able to be truly inclusive. We often focus on the DEI, but what I want to do is add the A and change the acronym to IDEA because the idea is that we want to be inclusive of all people. And there's 26% of the population around the world, and that means over 1 billion people who have a disability. But too often in the diversity and inclusion discussion, we forget this population, and I want to help raise awareness for all people, no matter what ability you have.